Hello students, this is our third chapter, fraction. In our previous class, we have discussed about the fraction. After that, we have discussed the 1/2 of the fraction, 1/3 of the fraction, and after that, we have discussed 1/4 or quarter. Now, in today's class, we are going to discuss the numerator and denominator. So listen carefully. As we all know, the numerator and the denominator are the two parts of the fraction. The upper one is numerator and the below one is the denominator. Like the shaded portion is 1/4. A fraction is a part of the whole of a collection. The fraction होता है वो whole होता है collection का. Look at the figure that this is the shaded part. The shaded part is 1/4 in the fraction. So 1 is called the numerator, the above one. The above part is called the numerator. Is called the numerator, and that one, the below one, the fourth, is called the denominator. So for example, 7/18, 5/16 and 21/29. So 7, 5 and 21 are the numerators. Now talk about the denominator. Same fractions, 1/4, the number written below is divided, the line in is 4. The number written below the dividing line is 4. This is called the denominator. That is the dividing line, and below is 4, and that 4 is the denominator. Denominator indicates the equal number of parts of the whole. Whole means a total circle in total parts. What are the total parts in which a whole circle is divided? 1, 2, 3, 4. Denominator denotes the total number of parts in which the whole circle is divided, the whole thing is divided. Now the fractional parts in the given figure, as we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 parts are there. How many parts are shaded? 1, 2 and 3. The 3/8. The 3 is the numerator and 8 is the denominator. The 3/8 fraction shows the shaded part, shaded fraction. Now unshaded unshaded portion is 5/8. Like we count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5/8 is the shaded part, unshaded part fraction. Observe this figure, 1, 2 and 3 parts, 3 in the whole, 3 in the denominator, 3 in the denominator, and it is written as how it is written. The shaded part is written as 2/3. 2/3, 2 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator. And if we talk about unshaded part, then 1/3. We can say that. Now talk about this figure. It has 1, 2, 3 and 4 parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4 parts. 3 is painted, 3 is shaded. So the fraction of shaded part is 3/4. Now what about unshaded parts? 1/4. This is the portion of fraction of 1/4. Now let us discuss the figures, part shaded, the fraction called, and the fractional number. So in A part, one part is shaded and one is unshaded. So we can say that one part out of 2 equal parts. Then 1/2 is written in the numeral forms and 1/2 is written in the fractional form. Now B part, 2 is shaded and 1 is unshaded. Total number of part is 3. 2 parts out of 3 are shaded, equal parts. 2/3. Then 2/3 is written in words. Then 4 total number boxes are 4. 3 out of 4. 3 parts out of 4 equal parts. 3 are shaded out of 4 equal parts. 3 upon 4 is written. 3 fourth. Then D part, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Total number of boxes are 5. 4 parts are shaded out of 5 equal parts. Then 4 upon 5. 4 fifth is written in words. Now E part. In E part, total number of boxes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 are total boxes and 3 is shaded. The 3 parts out of 6 equal parts. Then in fraction we write as 3 upon 6 and in words 3 6. In F part we have 7 equal boxes, 7 equal parts and 5 is shaded. So parts shaded are 5 parts are shaded. 5 parts out of 7 are equal, 7 equal parts. Then in numeral we write as, in fraction we write as 5 upon 7. 5 seventh is written in words. Now in G part, total number of equal parts is 8. So 6 parts are shaded. 6 out of 8 equal parts. 6 upon 8. Yes, 6 8 is written in words. Now let's come on fraction of a collection or finding fraction of a collection. So we can see that the figure is alongside 6 dices are there. We have to divide it in 1/2 into half. So draw the dotted line to divide the collection into 2 equal parts. By drawing a line, we divided the books itself divided the dices in 2 equal parts. So 3 in each part. So we can say that 1 upon 2, the half of 6 is equal to 3, means 3 in each column. Now Mansi has 18 eraser. How many eraser Mansi have? 18. She gave away half of these to her brother, and Mansi is a good girl. Then she gives half of the eraser to her brother. How many did she give? How many did she give? So half or 1 upon 2 both are the same thing I taught you earlier. Means 1 part of 2 equal parts. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have divided the 8 plus 9 plus 1 means 9 eraser in 1 part, 9 in the 1. Hence half of 18 is 9. So 9 eraser have given by Mansi to her brother. Now out of 6 balls, 1/3 are white, rest are blue and red. 1/3 are white and rest are blue and red. How many white balls there? So 1/3 of the 6 ball, 1/3 means this. 1/3 means 1 upon 3 of 6 is 2. Then 2 balls are white, 2 are blue and 2 are red. We can say that we have divided the balls into 3 groups. One group 2 balls white, one second group 2 balls blue and third group 2 balls red. Now figure alongside is the collection of 12 dices, 12 objects. How many objects? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 dices. So we have to draw and collect, draw a dotted line, and we have to divide the collection into 4 equal parts. By drawing a dotted line, we divided the collection into 4 equal parts, and each part have 3 dices. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 4 parts are divided, 3 dices in each part. So then the each part is represented by 1 upon 4. How? 1 upon 4 of 12 is 3. So 3 upon 4, the 3 part of the collection represent 3 upon 4. If we represent 3, means if we represent 3 part, then this is called 3 upon 4. Total parts are 4, and if we talk about 3 parts, then we got 3 upon 4. It is written, hence 3 part of the collection represented by 3 upon 4. Also 3 parts contains 9 objects. The total number of objects the 3 parts contain, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 object is contained by 3 parts. Total number of objects in 3 parts is equal to 9. Hence 3 upon 4 of 12 is equal to 9. We can say that 3 upon 4 of 12 of total number of dice is 9.